Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Nick, Location Scout. It's been a really long time since I posted anything here, so I thought I would break that trend today because I'm going off to visit a place I've never been to before, and I thought it might be fun to take you guys along with me. So if you'd like to come, I'm literally at the gas station right now, getting gas, about halfway there, and I thought I'd post updates throughout the day so you can follow along in real time. Before I tell you where we're going, I just want to thank everyone who grabbed a copy of the new Scout Stories number 3. Whoa, is out now. It's ready for purchase. It will ship today or tomorrow. If you order it, it's $12. And it goes back to my days of scouting in New York City. It's all the awesome, cool, and unusual, strange and weird and fascinating places that I used to find in my travels across New York City. I'm going to be looking for that kind of stuff today. I have a whole stack of packages from people who have waiting to be mailed. I sent a whole bunch out yesterday. If you ordered late yesterday, it's going out. If you see a weird postmark from the middle of nowhere, that explains it. Because we are going to the middle of nowhere. I'm going to the Salton Sea today. Salton Sea, if you've never heard of it, is sort of an accidental lake that formed in the early 1900s from runoff. It's just southeast of Palm Springs and south of Joshua Tree. There was some accidental runoff from the Colorado River that flowed into a dry lake bed and created this grand lake in the middle of nowhere. And through the 50s and 60s, it became a resort community. And then one day the lake started drying up because there were no natural channels of water. And all of the towns went out of business, and it became this really surreal kind of apocalyptic place. I've never been. I've always wanted to go, so I'm driving out there. My friend Ronnie is with me today. Ronnie, wave. There's my friend Ronnie. He's tagging along too. So I'm going to post updates. If it's on Facebook or Instagram, I'm going to share it in the stories so I don't flood your feeds with like endless posts. And if it's on Twitter, then I'm going to, I'll just put it in the single thread going down. I have no idea if there's even reception out there, so this could be the last post you get from me. But if not, I hope you come along for the adventure and we'll see what we can find out there. All right, we have made it out here to the northern end of the Salton Sea, just south of Mecca, California. It is a beautiful day. It's got to be about 70-something degrees. It is gorgeous. We have stopped at this store, which despite its sign, is very much in business, and have procured a much-needed USB charger because I conveniently forgot mine at home. And it was $2.50, which is an unreal deal. So if you're ever in the need of a USB charger, come here to Skips because it is very much open. Enjoy the awesome mid-century little details on the building. And yeah, check this place out. It's very cool. You get all your liquor needs here. And I love this wall. This wall is so awesome. I love it. I love little details. So we've hit our first building on the National Register of Historic Places, the North Shore Beach and Yacht Club, built in 1958. And fooled me because when we pulled up to this thing, I had just assumed it was something modern, very modern. It's obviously built to look sort of like a ship, steamship of sorts. And honestly, just assumed this was something modern, which just goes to show how ahead of its time it was. But here it is, looking brand new, right here on the North Shore. The North Shore Beach and Yacht Club. No yachts anymore, that's right. So we're just walking down to Sneaker Beach here. And the craziest thing is that all the signs here indicate that this is sort of an active beach. Like there's state signs that say no lifeguard on duty, implying that swimming is totally fine. But then you get to the beach and it's sort of, have you ever had that weird nightmare where you're on sort of the remote, strange, weird beach and you're the only one there? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but definitely having some flashbacks. Here's an old table that's being taken over by the surrounding overgrowth. But the weirdest thing is the ground when you walk. It's this white, crunchy sand, except it's not sand, right? If you're getting really, really close, you can see it's all crunched up barnacles. Like an unbelievable field of crunched up barnacles in every direction. I don't know much about Hey, so we're down at the south shore of Bombay Beach, and there is the most fascinating, I don't know if you want to call it art walk down here, but I mean, it's just awesome, great, amazing junk art pieces strewn all about. Very cool. In particular, scoot up this way, the metro station here, really neat. Right next to the ruined ship here. Very, very cool. All right, it is lunchtime. We're at the Ski Inn today. Ski Inn purports to be the lowest bar in the Western Hemisphere because we are, I forget how many feet below sea level out here. Let's check it out. Salton Sea. And yeah, very Hey guys, I hope you've enjoyed following us on our exploration of the Salton Sea area. We're not done yet. Lunch was delicious. Highly recommend the burger at the Ski Inn bar in Bombay Beach. And now we find ourselves in a dormant volcano. We're in this is called the Red Island Volcano. And the good news is that it has been dormant for something like 2,000 to 8,000 years. So I think we're in good shape for it not erupting today. But the bad news is this is part of the chain of the last still active volcanoes in Southern California. So there is still a possibility. Yeah. So fingers crossed. I mean, this is what you're not supposed to do in the horror movie, right? This is where I drop the phone, it goes black, and I drop out of the movie. But wow, that's so cool.
Kind of held together like moisture.
Yeah.
This just feels like Mars.
I know. Very, very Martian out here. All right, we have taken a slight detour in Calipatria, California to see this. The world's tallest flagpole. Are you ready? Here we go. There it is, the world's tallest flagpole. But actually, why this height? According to this sign, because we are so low, so below sea level, the top of this flagpole is sea level, which is actually really, really cool and interesting. And my only disappointment is that we came to see the world's tallest flagpole, and there's no flag flying today. But very cool. So we're staying in the town of Brawley, California, which I've never been to before, and stopping at the post office to mail a whole bunch of Scout Stories editions and check out this post office, man. This is unbelievable. Look at this place. Look at the old wood, man. This is amazing. Wow. Wow, this is beautiful. What a beautiful post office the town of Raleigh has. So if you see, all right, so checking out of the Days Inn right now. It's the strangest little motel, I guess you'd call it, because all the doors have these like French doors on them, which is strange. And then they open up to this massive, massive courtyard with nothing in it. It's just a bunch of paths. And then, and there's sort of like a central meeting hall of sorts. So it's a very, very strange Days Inn. And then it occurred to the both of us, hey, I'm pretty sure we just spent the night in a converted elderly living care facility or something similar. I'm pretty sure this was once a senior home, and then they just turned it into a hotel. So perfectly comfortable. Hey, good morning, guys. It is me, Nick, Location Scout. We are now down in Calexico, which is a border town that neighbors on Mexicali in Mexico. There's a border crossing here, and we're just going through town. This town you may know if you've ever seen the 1983 Tom Cruise classic Losing It, which I have not, but it was filmed here, and he came with his buddies to meet girls, I think. Anyway, we're just driving through town, and there's the very cool, very awesome Hotel de Anza, a historic hotel that dates to 1931, and it's particularly notable because during Prohibition, apparently Hollywood celebrities would come down here, and they'd cross the border into Mexico, where they could drink and gamble, and then they'd come back and stay at this hotel. It fell into disrepair in the 60s, then was bought and converted into, I think it's a residence now. I'm just gonna go and try and peek in the lobby. So I don't know if we're gonna have any luck. But if you want to follow along on the adventures today, I'll be posting them to the stories to not destroy your timelines. And oh yeah, Scout Stories number 3, where I did all this kind of exploring stuff in New York City, is now available. nickcarr.com. $12. Pick up a copy. Just mailed out a whole bunch more with the postmark of Imperial, California. So those should be along soon. All right, we're gonna go see if we can knock on the door. Sadly, looks like it is locked up for the main lobby. It's been converted into residences, but you can kind of peek inside a little bit, and the bones are still there, but you can't see much. Hey, what's up, guys? We are now here in the Algodones Dunes, the Imperial Sand Dunes. And, I mean, these are considered by many to be the most beautiful dunes in the United States. They've been in tons of... I'm slipping in the sand here, so excuse my skipping around. They have been used in tons and tons of movies. Return of the Jedi did all the opening Tatooine stuff by the Sarlacc pit, closer to Yuma. So let's see what's over the crest. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Almost up. Nice. So there you go. And they just go on and on and on. People come out here to dirt bike and off-road, and very cool. Here's our friend right here. It's coming right at us, Ronnie. Hey guys, we're passing back through Brawley again, home of the birthplace of the Bella twins, if you know your wrestling. We're about to head north and head up to Slab City, but man, the one awesome thing you get from towns like this is these little slices that take you right back about 100 years. This is the Brawley Theater. It was opened as the Belvedere Theater in 1922. So now it looks like it's a playhouse. But, I mean, you know, dating back to the silent era. There's a Texaco station across the street. So, I don't know. I mean, any movie, TV show that's looking to do their period kind of Southwest or Midwestern USA, very, very cool. All right, so we're about to head about 10 minutes down the road to Slab City, the famous squatter community out in the desert. But we have stopped at the last town before you go through, which is sort of like one of those on the edge of a ghost town sort of places. It's called Niland, which comes from the combination of the word Nile and land. The idea was you were supposed to think it was very fertile land. Nile land. There is not much left, although this is a fascinating property. Look at this back there. That's crazy and very new and well maintained, and a very unusual place to find it. Before that, it went by a whole bunch of different names. It used to have a post office dating to the early 1900s. It was Old Beach, then Imperial Junction, then it was called Hobgood, and named after, I think, a local, I don't know, farmer or developer. Hobgood was his surname. And yeah, so here we go. I mean, someone really cared once to build this, and now it looks like it's completely abandoned. That's where we're going. All right, so taking a quick look through the chicken wire here, but I wonder, maybe it was a bank? Yeah, that looks like a vault door there. Cool. There it is. There's a fireplace. It's nice. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, the famous Slab City Salvation Mountain, built over 30 years.
Over the sand and then on the That's cool.
Wow, it is insanely vibrant here. It says that it requires regular upkeep, obviously. I mean, the sun must just destroy the paint within a very short period of time. But standing here, it literally looks like it was painted yesterday. It really is really, really something. Thousands and thousands of gallons of paint to do this.
Oh, you're already past the point of return.
That's very funny that they figured out how to get on, but they
If I
can't get
fall,
off
I'm
safely.
fucked. Listen to that. Fall, fucked.
Don't
What's that?
fall. No one's fucked.
If he gets off and she's heavier or
That's what
lighter.
the weights
Oh,
are
there
for.
we go,
you
Luna.
Yeah.
Shit.
We got a proprietor
Yep.
You think I'm heavier than Josh?
here. Well, I mean, we got to put more bowling balls on.
Let that come.
Maybe.
Gotta take one off.
No. Don't take any of it. We'll just. This thing is fucking my.
Here, kick the ground.
Being fucked in the wrong way here.
Thundercats!
Hey guys, we are in the very last stop of this trip before we head back to LA. This is Salton Sea. Salton City was developed in the 50s and 60s as a never took off. You can see these roads. If you look at the overhead of Salton City, you'll see it's all laid out. But none of these lots were ever purchased, right? So you have roads with nothing built on them. All over, a massive grid pattern. There was no employment in the area. The pollution of the sea started to become more apparent. Big sign on the highway said you could buy a lot for $10K if you are in the market. But all of that being said, in recent times, this is probably the biggest town around that's actually happened. And here we have all the lakeside properties. And it is a really, really, really long way till you get to the actual lake these days.